Well, the whole idea behind adaptive marketing is using data, real-time data in a lot of cases, digital data from IP-enabled devices, um, implicit, explicit around the consumer, and applying that to your business. And the great thing about it is that part of that is media, part of it is creative, but it's much broader. So you can use it to adapt your pricing model, to adapt your product. And there's great examples, everything from Nike ID, which you can change your sneaker in real time, customize it, to Kleenex. We just won an award here for adapting the offline TV based on Google search data around flu key terms. So we're incredibly excited about it. It's not easy. It takes talent and process, and I think most of all, geeks, lots of people that get data and can apply that data. A lot of nerds. So if you're a nerd, we've got a job for you here at Mindshare. So if I compare some of the discussions, just a year or 2 years ago, with the Facebooks of the world and some of the bigger players, very nascent, very much about getting fans, and that's dramatically changed. I mean, it's really now about driving business, and the good news is I think for a lot of those companies, they've got the data points and the research they've collected the last couple of years to get a much better knowledge of how to really use these platforms. And God, there are a lot of them. When you go down the Crozet, I mean, you've got Microsoft and Google and Facebook and Twitter with the giant outdoor ad up at the conference, and it's great, isn't it? It's really fun. Well, mobile's big, but I think one of the interesting messages, and I've been saying this for a while, is that a lot of brands are doing mobile. They just don't realize it right now. I mean, if you're advertising on Facebook, you're advertising in Google, chances are a lot of that's probably coming off the mobile device already. But it's just getting brands used to that idea, and then the opportunities that they can build around that. Video is massive. Everybody's talked about video and video ad units, different versions, different formats, and all the way from very short 15-second pre-rolls to channels and branded content and the opportunities above and beyond that. So I think that's great. And the one thing that I really liked was Microsoft. The Experience Center was phenomenal, and the Xbox One, I am telling you, is going to be killer and a real game changer, because they've now got the Kinect technology baked into the actual Xbox unit, so you don't have to buy them separately. They come together, so it's going to have scale. A lot of people are going to have it, and with that comes all sorts of new possibilities around interaction and engagement with brands. Well, I think it's a good time to be in media. I mean, if you look at the Crozet and all the media owners that are there, and the number of media people here, you kind of walk around, you keep bumping into them. It's good, and I think that's because with such a complex ecosystem of different choices and different things and different technologies, different devices, brands really need a partner that can navigate through all that. And I still think there's an incredibly strong role for creative agencies, and some fantastic work that was shown here and won awards. So it's not a binary thing, one or the other, but it's certainly evolved over time. And I think in the earned space, it's a big challenge for creative agencies it's not TV spots anymore, but it's smaller chunks of content that you're trying to get into a news feed, whether that's a Yahoo news feed or the Facebook news feed or Twitter. And that's a different skill set and a different mentality that I think they're going to have to adapt to over the next year or so.